Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Get that face mask. Yeah, we still got to wear it. I mean, you see what's going on. I mean, it's spiking everywhere in the country, so the mask is still a thing that needs to be on your face. Plus, around here in Washington, can't walk in any place.
Nope. They'll tell you to get out. Come back when you have a mask on your face.
But if you're rocking a rock mask, I mean, not only will they let you in the place, but they'll probably give you everything for free. Mm-hmm. Sure, that's a thing. Yeah, I mean, they probably will. I mean, look, if I would, hope that they would. Anyway, yes.
Don't quote us on that, though.
Yeah, well, yeah. Just, go in there and say, Danny said it. Get that rock mask because, hey, man, a portion of each mask sold goes to the Washington State Nurses Association. That's a cool thing. Doing a lot of helping for educating and resourcing those nurses. You want all the info? You want to get that mask? Go to KISW.com.
Let's play Beat Migs.
It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. Beat Migs. Don't be a loser.
Maybe we could whack him instead.
Whack it.
Let me see everybody do their Mr. Wacky then.
All right.
Woo!
But you'll have to be a very smart Mr. Wacky in order to get that win.
That's right.
Yes. So let's see if our contestant can do so. We've got Timmy in Seattle. Timmy, are you there?
Good. I'm here. Good morning.
Timmy! Timmy! All right, Timmy. And all right, Steve, get out of here. Steve! Get out of here! Stevie! For those playing at home, Timmy will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Timmy, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Ready.
What media mogul billionaire made the first transatlantic hot air balloon crossing in 1987?
Pass.
The beer PBR stands for what?
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yes. How many stomach compartments does a llama have?
4.
No.
3.
Yes. Who plays God in the comedy Bruce Almighty?
Morgan Freeman.
Yes. The company Hulu was founded in what year of the late 2000s?
2009.
No.
8.
No.
7.
Yes. Mike Schmidt was a third baseman who played 18 seasons for which MLB team?
Mariners.
No.
Phillies.
Yes. Good job. Which company created the Bing search engine?
Pass.
Oh. Elton John's Goodbye Yellow Brick Road references what children's movie?
Wizard of Oz.
Yes. Which nation fell under the communist rule of Mao Zedong in 1949?
It's the Dalai Lama. Tibet.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct. No. Oh, sorry about that, buddy.
But he did get 6 correct, so
Hey.
that's pretty good.
I got a bone to pick with you, buddy.
Oh, God, why?
Wizard of Oz is for everybody.
Oh, okay.
Come on!
Well, I mean, if you're on drugs and mixing it with Pink Floyd, then quite possibly yes.
All right, fair enough.
Other than that, I don't really think so. I don't think it's a great movie.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna.
Oh, apparently I just said some Warren words here.
Whoa.
So yeah.
Wow.
BJ had a nitpick, and I retorted with something very controversial.
He has struck Hercules.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he struck Hercules with that line. That's it. I'm done with him.
Wow. It only took that?
Yeah.
15 years.
I'm
and
very
just that.
curious.
Yeah.
Well, are you ready? Yes. What media mogul billionaire made the first transatlantic hot air balloon crossing in 1987?
Warren Buffett.
No.
Richard Branson.
Yes. The beer PBR stands for what?
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yes. Yeah. How many stomach compartments does a llama have?
3.
Yes. Good job. Who played God in the comedy Bruce Almighty?
Oh, Morgan Freeman.
Yes.
Nice.
The company Hulu was founded in what year of the late 2000s?
2009.
No.
2008.
No.
2007.
Yes.
Good job.
Mike Schmidt was a third baseman who played 18 seasons for which MLB team?
Oh, the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yes. Which company created the Bing search engine?
Yahoo?
No.
Yahoo? Microsoft?
Yes.
Good job.
Elton
Nice.
John's Goodbye Yellow Brick Road references what children's movie?
I never view it as a children's movie because we took mushrooms while watching it, but it's The Wizard of Oz. Wow.
Yes. Which nation fell under the communist rule of Mao Zedong in 1949?
He said dong.
I said Zedong.
Which country? Russia.
No.
Oh, China.
Yep, too late.
Come on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But you whack, Timmy. 8-6. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, Timmy.
Whack it.
Good job, Steve.
Thanks, man. Have a great day.
Timmy tried.
Enjoy that.
He didn't know Microsoft, unfortunately. Didn't figure out Richard Branson.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one just flew out of my mouth. I didn't even
Hey, I
know
see what
it.
you did there.
I was trying to think of Elon Musk, and while I'm trying to kill time, even though I knew Elon Musk wasn't the right answer, Richard Branson just came out of nowhere.
Came up with the right one.
Right?
Good job.
That and the llama one, man. Surprised me.
Well, yeah. You know,
The llama one.
that's the old Steve pulling it out of his backside. Odell Beckham style.
I pulled an Odell Beckham.
So both...
Or Odell Beckham's girlfriend, actually.
Oh, yeah, right. So both you and BJ both said that they take umbrage to me calling The Wizard of Oz a children's movie.
Well, I didn't. I don't view it as a children's movie, even though I know that it's popular with children.
Well, yeah, and I was doing fake umbrage, but then he threw something that gave me real umbrage.
Yeah, I was just like, The Wizard of Oz isn't that great of a movie.
You know, without the Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, I agree.
I just never got into it, never cared. I've watched it a lot. It just, ugh.
Agreed.
You know, it's kind of like the Lord of the Rings. It just kind of just plods along.
You're not wrong, and it's all about
Okay.
walking, too.
Boy,
Yeah,
do I
instead of a forest and just dealing with these weirdos.
Damn. Listen, I can understand that, with what you see today, it's hard to go back and look at that movie and go, okay, but it is an amazing, for 1939 and the first movie to throw color at people. It was and the special effects that they had then. I mean, this is 1939. You're talking.
I understand for an 80-year-old movie, it looks pretty good, but anything at 80 years old is gonna have some
and the
wear
stories,
and tear and tarnish.
the
on it.
Except for
pretty
Betty
cool.
White. Yeah.
That's true. I would still do Betty White.
And the story is actually pretty cool too. But I think it's one of these things where the older you get, the more appreciation you'll have for it. Though this was the only movie I had growing up in the '60s. But then at that time, it really was. It was only 20 years old.
Yeah.
For a kid like me, 20, 25, maybe 30 years old. So it wasn't the Star Wars and all the great stuff and all the Lord of the Rings. None of that had come along for me. So I could see, with everything else out there, sure, I can understand.
Yeah, there's never going to be a time. I mean, unless I have to watch it with my daughter. There's never going to be a time where I want to watch Wizard of Oz again. There's other movies that I would much rather watch. Now, the Michael Jackson version, yes, of course. I watch it every year.
There was a Michael Jackson version?
The Wiz.
Really?
Oh, you don't know about The Wiz either?
Oh, maybe I'll watch that one then.
Don't forget Wicked.
I'm kind of being sarcastic, but some people love it.
Well, Wicked too, which they've done the whole
Yeah,
bunch
it's like
of
a
plays on
musical and stuff like that.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it is it's just a tremendous piece of filmmaking for its time. But as far as just for entertainment value, I see your point.
Somebody said you guys are on crack. I'm 39. Wizard of Oz is great. Another person, Danny cries for the Titanic. What does he know about good movies? LOL.
I cried for The Wizard of Oz, too, because that movie used to give me nightmares.
Oh, well, I can see that.
Which part?
All of it. Well, first off, the witch. Secondly,
the monkeys.
Well, the monkeys, and
The
then
monkeys
also
are amazing.
even just like the lion. It's like a guy that looks like has like a lion face, and it like so scary.
They did.
It looks like he went to Spirit Halloween store and just showed up.
I'm still scared.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You got to take a look. I thought actually the makeup and everything was actually pretty good for the time. You know, there's. You know, if you go back and look at it from an artistic eye, that's how I look at it. It's just an amazing.
It's not bad.
That makeup for 1939.
I feel like I might win a Halloween costume contest if I showed up in that outfit.
Probably.
I'd hope.
All right. Well, you know, you guys, no love for it, and really the sets and everything for the time.
I get it for the time.
Yeah,
but times have changed. I don't need to just like accept that.
Yeah. No, you don't. You're absolutely right.
It's
you
like,
don't.
ooh, it goes from black and white to color.
They should remake it.
They could with like current graphics.
Yes.
Well, it'd be interesting to see.
Who do we have direct? Like Tim Burton?
Yes.
Whoa.
Tim Burton Wizard of Oz might
be dark. You saw Tim Burton's Willy
The
Wonka.
movie itself is already dark.
Yeah.
It's like monkeys trying to kill her and other crazy stuff.
We might as well step it up and have Guillermo del Toro do it.
Ooh, there you go.
Okay.
Get all kinds of creepy.
Or if you just want to do the remake machine, have J.J. Abrams do it, and everyone can complain.
As long as The Rock is the Cowardly Lion, I'm in.
That's all you need.
Dude.
Yeah.
Or is he Dorothy?
Well,
he's the wizard.
And Kevin Hart's Toto.
Kevin Hart.
Oh my God, I was going to say the Munchkins, but okay.
I'm sold.
Toto doesn't have a speaking role. That's
So
the
Kevin
problem.
doesn't need to talk.
Oh no, Kevin needs to talk. He's got to talk.
Toto has the most important part of the entire movie.
Well, yeah, it pisses off the witch.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say pulls back the curtain.
Spoiler
but-
alert.
Yeah, well, he does that too. You're right. Yeah, I forgot Toto does pull back the curtain. Kevin Hart could be a good Dorothy. What if Kevin Hart's the Dorothy?
Dorothy?
Actually, what if they just remade it, but like a completely different situation? Like it doesn't even have to be like a young girl or whatever, but it's just like like they do with Shakespearean stuff. They put like that. It's just a whole different Wizard of Oz lore.
I wonder
but
if they have done that and we just didn't realize it.
You're probably right.
Hot Tub Time Machine really is the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, it probably is.
So this is the craziest part of the Wizard of Oz is the little person hanging in the background. That's right. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
What, somebody hung themselves?
You never heard about that story?
It was kind of disproven.
Yeah,
yes.
it's a Snopes thing.
Oh, okay. So it didn't happen.
But for the longest time, people
Yes.
believed it truly did happen. Like that a little person was like let go from the job or something like that. And then allegedly hung themselves, and you can see it in the back of one of the scenes of Wizard of Oz.
Oh, and it turns out that's not what that is.
I guess not.
Okay.
If you watch
Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story, guys. Come on.
Basically.
it was really cool watching that as a kid and being like, where does it happen?
Yeah, that made me want to watch the movie.
There were some gaps, though, that showed up there. You could see a guy running off the set. His shadow is cast on a backdrop that's supposed to look like it's not a backdrop. It's supposed to, that's the Emerald City. But then you see this guy's shadow on basically the cardboard and stuff like that. But, all right, well, there you go. I mean, I'm not going to argue it because there's a lot of great movies that have come since then. But, man, it was...
Ooh, the Muppets did a version. I'll watch that one.
So they already remade it with James Franco and Mila Kunis. And there was one directed by Quentin Tarantino called Dorothy's Revenge.
Oz the Great and Powerful. That's right.
It was him becoming Oz.
Yeah, that's right. I saw that.
It was not
It was
good.
like a prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it's in the Emerald City, do they just have it happen in Seattle?
They should.
Hey.
Why not? We're the Emerald City.
Oh, I see. Like if they do a remake.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, I thought we were back with Franco. I did see the Franco version.
I didn't see the
eh.
Franco one.
I did. I forgot
It
about
was
that
7
one.
years ago. You can easily forget that.
I saw that one. It was,
I want to see the Muppets one because Miss Piggy looks like a dominatrix.
Ooh, that's hot.
She looks like Michelle Pfeiffer in Grease.
Right?
Grease
2.
Yes.
Okay, let's...
The only Grease that matters.
Okay, I can't even talk to you people anymore about that.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Everything is better electrified. like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. We got this message from listener Jason. He said, fellas, I thought this could be a fun conversation on the morning show. My wife was in the middle of a Zoom conference call and was distracted when our 6-year-old daughter got into some of my stuff. I'm a collector and I have a bunch of stuff that is unopened and still in the original packaging. But when I got home, I found my kid playing with some of my original G.I. Joe action figures from the 80s.
You American hero.
This included a Cobra Commander figure that I last checked was worth about $900.
Ah!
Needless to say, I was devastated seeing Cobra Commander riding her My Little Pony unicorn when I came home, lol.
Oh, my gosh. That's funny. I wonder which My Little Pony it was. Was it the...
Probably Applejack.
Yeah.
It was a unicorn one. What's her name?
Oh, Rarity. That's the best one.
Yeah, I like her on the show.
I like her, too.
He's like, I got to imagine...
I'm watching it now because Tatum likes it.
Oh, is that...
Yeah! Steve's a brony!
He's a brony now.
Unfortunately. Dude, I'm looking at a website that has all these, like, rare... They call them rare, but I'm looking at the rare G.I. Joe action figures, and I had all of these as a kid, including the Cobra Commander. Yeah, $900. And it was the one that you got through. It was a mail-in figure. I remember you had to send something or prove that you bought something, and then they would mail you this Cobra Commander. You couldn't get it at the stores.
Yeah.
And I'm not like kicking myself because I played with all of them. I shot them up with fireworks. You know, I mean, they've gone to the ring. Oh my gosh, I had that one too. It's $1,300.
$1,300. You had that one, buddy. Well. He's thinking, hey, man, like you, Steve, like him, he figures other rockaholics have stories about their kids destroying something that was important to them. I hope that he didn't go too crazy, because I've had moments, and I regret the fact that I got mad at my kids for breaking some of my stuff that now I'm like, I didn't even use it anymore.
Yeah, I got a feeling that this guy's taking it all right, because he did write LOL when he said he saw that his kid had Cobra Commander riding a My Little Pony action figure.
Yeah, I'm glad that I hope so, because, I mean, they look like toys. Why wouldn't a kid want to play with toys? You know?
Yeah, at that point, like, you got to kind of put the finger on yourself. Like, I should have probably locked it up. Like, you have a 6-year-old. They're going to just touch things and open things.
Yeah, they are.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
That's funny, though.
So Jason shared a great story about his kid opening up some of his valuable collectibles and playing with them like toys. Based on this, when did your kid destroy something valuable to you, or when did you damage something that was important to your parents? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
So he says, my dad had the entire Spuds MacKenzie Bud Light Glass Edition, the collection. I knocked down the shelf and I broke all of them.
Whoa!
Do you guys remember Spuds MacKenzie?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Really?
Man, it was the best marketing ever. They had a dog with like a little, it was like a black ring around the eye or something.
I think so.
Like a little, was it a pit bull?
Yeah, I think it was
like a bull terrier or something
bull terrier,
like that.
yeah.
Kind of reminds you of
party animal.
Oh, interesting.
Isn't it the same kind of dog that the Target dog is?
Yeah, the Target dog has a little red ring, though, because it's Target.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yes, but can you believe, Steve, we're that old that somebody on this show doesn't remember Spuds MacKenzie?
And that was like a pop culture icon when we were kids. Like
Yeah.
when you saw a new Spuds MacKenzie commercial, you got pumped.
Joe, Sarah, yes or no on Spuds? Do you remember them?
No.
Whoa.
Family Guy.
Of course.
Well, he's like, hey, look, it's Spuds MacKenzie. I'm like, what the hell is a Spuds MacKenzie? And I had to look it up.
Damn, dude.
That's the only reason I know.
All right, so really, Vicky doesn't know. She didn't live it. You didn't live it, man.
What, 87?
God for Seth
86?
MacFarlane, man.
Yes, Seth MacFarlane has kept history alive. I mean, seriously, for the millennial generation, if not for Seth MacFarlane, history would be erased. Nothing would be true anymore.
Right?
Damn. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. When did your kid destroy something valuable to you, or maybe you were the one doing the damaging of your parents' stuff?
When Lily was about 3, she decided that she was going to go into my little office, which was also like my little studio that I had set up, and she decided that she wanted to play guitar. And, of course, I had my guitar hanging up on the wall, so she just pulls it down and just pulls the body from the neck of the guitar completely apart. Oh! And I was like, I heard this big crash. I'm like, what happened? And it's just hanging together by the strings. And I was like, Lily, the best part about it was that was like one of my first guitars that I had ever gotten. And I was like, It wasn't that expensive. It was probably like $700, but it was
That's expensive.
I mean, that's almost as much as a G.I. Joe on top of a My Little Pony.
Yeah, the Cobra Commander.
Yeah. And so it was just one of those like, I couldn't be mad at her though, because she's just like, and I was like, okay.
So does she have any desire to be a rock star, do you think? Does she want to play the guitar to you?
She has her own little pink Fender Squier Stratocaster, like little kid one that she wants to learn how to play. But I don't know how that's going to go because she loses interest really quickly in things.
Oh, well, you never know.
Yeah, we'll see.
I just watched the Go-Go's documentary, so I'm like, yeah, let her go. More power to her.
Well, now that she lives with Mom primarily, I kind of want to just buy her a drum set.
Do it.
Oh, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yesterday we busted out something that someone's got, like a little percussion set for Baby Tatum.
Yes.
And it's like a tambourine, a triangle, there's a little like cymbal, like the monkey would hit, like the two cymbals crash together,
That's awesome.
and like a maracas. And I was having a blast with her making noise. It was a good time.
That's cool.
Lulu didn't like the triangle, so we had to stop playing the triangle because of the little doggy ears,
Oh, well, that's nice of you. See, you're trying to think of every family member.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we got to still show her some respect.
Oh, of course you do. She's the big sister.
Yeah, and she's an Instagram star.
Okay, let's not get too crazy here.
How about this one? My parents had a winning lotto scratch ticket sitting on the counter. I took the scratch ticket off the counter, scratched the rest of the numbers, making it invalid for them to win the $3,000 that they just scratched off.
Oh, no.
They were not happy.
Whoa.
That's a bummer.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you could do that to a ticket. You could scratch it off in such a way that you would make it invalid.
Well, I don't know how it is nowadays, but when I was younger, I remember you would have like the scratch-off tickets, and it says, scratch 3 of these circles. No more. So if you scratch more...
Oh, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? Because like, it's
then
all
you could uncover... Yeah, so they uncovered the what they needed to uncover with the 3 scratches, and he ruined it.
And then anything else after that would be like, you're cheating.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh...
At least it wasn't. I mean, look, $3,000 is a lot of money.
It sure is.
But what if it was like $30,000 or $3 million?
Well, I don't know if that kid would be alive today.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't be telling us the story.
Yeah. As the money goes up, you know what, kid? The punishment gets more severe.
Oh, this one, just last week, all of my Hot Wheels were out of the packaging and everywhere. Having a 5-year-old is awesome. LOL.
Well, again, they're toys.
Was it Hot Wheels? Oh, it was Matchbox cars. Remember they came in the Matchbox?
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah. Do they still make Matchboxes?
They do, but I never realized they came in matchboxes, and that's why they called it Matchbox. They always come in plastic packaging.
Yeah, you're right. Back in the day, they were Matchboxes, but yeah, you wouldn't know that now.
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah, I guess they don't package them that way anymore.
No, because they don't want kids to, think of matches in boxes.
What does it matter? There's no matches in the Matchbox.
Yeah, but I think it's a whole
But then you'll see
idea.
other matchboxes, think there's a car inside, and then there's matches, and they're like, oh, what are these? And then you light the house on fire.
Got to take care of the children, Steve.
Mm-hmm. Well, it should just be called clear plastic with cardboard backing cars.
Doesn't really flow.
Yeah, really, for branding, I think Matchbox probably is a better name. But we'll go back to the drawing board for you.
Dude, that's stupid. I'm sorry.
Dude, how long has it been? They haven't had those Matchboxes in forever.
Clearly, I don't care that much. I haven't had a Matchbox
By the way,
car in a while.
well, not only that, but you and I are the only ones that know that. I don't think that the millennial
I had no idea.
Millennial generation did not even see a Matchbox.
Did you remember the old Matchbox car case?
Yes, the case was awesome.
And it was like your own little parking garage.
Yeah. The case was so cool.
$100 on eBay if you want one.
Oh, really?
Oh, see, now that I could have kept.
Oh, yeah.
See, there's a lot of stuff but what are you going to do?
But I thought the most fun part about having a Matchbox car was the actual box that it came in. Like you open it up and there it is.
Really?
I always got a kick out of that.
I mean, it's fun, but the car was still awesome.
Yeah, no, the car is still great.
Yeah. Now we have to come up with a retro, just the packaging.
I'm so sad about it.
Retro packaging for Steve.
I was more a Matchbox guy than a Hot Wheels guy. Most people seem to be more into Hot Wheels.
That's because Hot Wheels were cooler with all the tracks and everything. They did up the game of a little car.
Yeah.
I give them credit. And, at one point I thought, man, I'd like to collect all these, but I just have one at the house. I don't know. I think I got Kathy I could never get her a Jaguar, so I got her a Hot Wheels or a Matchbox Jaguar because it was all I could afford. I'm like, honey, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get you a Jaguar. I'm just not making that kind of money, but here's a Hot Wheels.
It's kind of adorable.
And she still has it. Of course, it's here. She didn't take it to California with her, so maybe it wasn't that adorable, Vicky.
Speaking of cars, when I was young, probably, I don't know, about 4 or 5, I guess I had decided to use a car roof as a trampoline.
Oh.
And caved the roof.
Good job.
Yeah.
By the way, I can't believe that you haven't talked about the suit of armor you ruined, Steve.
Well, how many times am I going to tell that story?
As many times as it amuses me.
I peed in a suit of armor and pissed my parents off.
You really pissed your
Story
parents off.
over.
Was it ruined, though?
Yeah.
It
I mean,
was.
I feel like you could okay. I feel like you could just dump that out.
No, they got rid of it.
Danny,
soon
try
after
peeing on anything and keeping it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it was just this dumb suit of armor statue that was in our basement, and I had to go to the bathroom, and we had no bathroom downstairs, so I just peed in it. I didn't think they'd ever know.
I mean, I just can't believe at 34 years old you didn't walk up those stairs and use a bathroom.
Well, you know what? My knees were acting up.
Oh, that's what
I
it
played
was.
a lot of hockey in my life.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm just going to be in there.
As you know, I was a very ragey guy back in the day. And and I feel horrible. I don't even know if Joe remembers. I hope he doesn't because, I would tape all my Star Trek shows. I put them on VHS and I taped them. And they weren't the greatest quality because I would, I used the speed that allowed you to get the most shows on there. So, that quality's crap.
SLP for life, baby.
That's right. So
You get 3 movies on that bitch as opposed to just one.
I feel like Joe was probably still crawling. Because Joe just liked to get in. He liked to see how everything worked, and so Joe took everything apart.
Yeah,
and I just remember, I don't know, I had a bad day at the radio station I was working at.
Not you.
Pretty much every day. And I came home, and the tape was everywhere. I mean, he had pulled tape out of all of the stuff, and there were some episodes. I'm like, oh my god! And of course, I'm sitting there like, I'll never be able to get these episodes again. I recorded them, blah, blah, blah. And, of course, now there's DVDs and Blu-rays.
Right.
I feel like such an idiot because I've thrown all those tapes away.
But you didn't know what the future would hold.
I wish I did because I was yelling at a little kid. You know what I mean? And all he was doing was just, like, having fun, like, discovering stuff in life. So, do you remember that, Joe? Good. Yeah. That way I didn't scar you. You probably just remember a scary guy. He's yelling at me again for something. I don't know.
But he flinches whenever we bring a VHS tape in. It's very weird.
Yeah, otherwise he doesn't have any PTSD over that. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to James in Seattle. James, you are on the Rock.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning, James. How about you? Was it something of yours that was wrecked, or did you wreck your parents' stuff?
It was my parents, actually. I'm 53 now, but back when I was in 8th grade, my parents would leave for a week on their anniversary and leave us with people, and I snuck out my stepdad's 67 Chevy pickup, and as I was pulling out of the carport, I saw my neighbor on the corner, and I panicked, and I backed up into the carport pole, and well, the whole carport caved in.
Oh, damn, dude. No.
And I put the pickup back where where it was parked, and never said nothing. And to this day, my parents think that somebody pulled into my driveway and bumped the pole.
Well, James, we have your parents on the other line.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Oh, man, James. Do you think they knew and they were just like, okay, or did they really think somebody else did that?
Well, my stepdad had a nice little dent in the back of the truck. It's not like it was in perfect condition either way, but it was a dent that he said wasn't there before and left it at that.
He knew.
I remember it was, I think, about $18,000 to repair.
Damn,
I was going to ask what something like that cost.
Woo.
Damn, $18,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's a good stepdad, man. Seriously, since he knew what was up, that's a pretty good stepdad.
We don't get along even to this day.
All right, good job.
A touching story.
Yeah, I wonder if it had anything to do with you putting a dent in the back of his pickup and just plowing down $18,000 worth of damage. I wonder if that was part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Man, yeah, I'm so... See, I really wish that my parents were still alive and then I could let them hear these stories. That way they wouldn't think I was such a rotten kid.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I did stuff, but I didn't knock our carport down.
I didn't cost you $18,000.
At least as far as I know, I didn't anyway.
How about this person? My daughter thought my grandfather's urn was a toy egg. I walked into her, opening it and pouring his ashes into her toy cooking pot, getting ready to cook him over her toy stove.
Wow, that's there's a lot of wrong in that story.
Wow. It's like he's already been cooked.
See, that's why I don't believe in the ashes thing. Don't leave anything in the house like that. I mean, unless you get one of those little things they do for the animals where they make it into a little glass locket or something.
Oh, okay.
Then at least that way.
Something you can't crack open and cook?
Exactly. Yeah.
Pretend cook at least.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it could have went way worse. I mean, you could at least round up the ashes, put it back in the urn. It's not like as if she poured it into a toilet or smeared it on her face like some weird,
that would have been weird
look.
if she had them all over her. Then you're like, oh my God, she's smeared in Grandpa.
Yeah.
Oh, I still just think it's really. I don't know.
Not an urn kind of guy.
I just don't think. I think it's weird that that's their body there. I think it's like throw it in the soil or cremate it and put it in the wind. I don't mind like throwing them somewhere else,
like on a baseball field or something. Or depending on what you love. See, I think if I did do the cremation thing, I think I would have. We'd have to go to the WWE shop and purchase the Undertaker's urn, and then I would want to be in that.
Nice.
At least it's still like it's a wrestling fan thing.
Oh man, yeah. You got I mean, I could see that.
And then if anyone wants to touch it, they have to put on the white makeup.
Oh, they got to
talk
really
like Paul Bearer. Go yes, it's Steve.
Is that what they got to do?
Yeah. Oh yes.
Okay,
that's actually a really good impression.
That's a lot of
to unpack there. Yeah,
it's a lot of work. A lot. Yeah, I think I'm just going to say goodbye, Steve.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. I owe a lot of back taxes. Can bankruptcy help me?
Bankruptcy can discharge back taxes under certain circumstances. Some types of taxes are never dischargeable, like if you have taxes from an employee, if you ran a business and didn't pay employee taxes or sales taxes, those types of taxes cannot be discharged in bankruptcy. However, most people don't have those kind of taxes. Most people have just regular income taxes. If you owe income taxes and you filed your tax returns but just weren't able to pay the taxes, if the taxes are more than 3 years old and you filed the tax returns, those types of taxes can be discharged in bankruptcy in most circumstances, especially through a Chapter 13 case.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.